All right, welcome to video 2 of the How to Build Your Weebly website page. Today, with this video, what I'm hoping to show you is just how to add some elements to your page and just take a look around our website. So this is the first page in our new website. You'll see it's got a title. It says title here, and then it's got two pages. You've got the home. I'm sorry, three pages rather. You've got the home page, the about page, and the contact page. Other than that, you can add connection links up here. We're not going to worry about that right now. Maybe eventually we'll get into that, but for right now we're not going to really worry about that. But down here you can see there's nothing really going on the web page. If I click the about page, if I go there, you'll see that there's nothing there. I go to the contact page, and there's nothing there. But here's the home page. So we're going to start working on our home page. And the first thing we want to do is we want to change the title. We want to give it a good title that explains the purpose of the website. A lot of people came up with a lot of clever names for their websites. What we want to really focus on is what is the purpose? And the purpose of our website that we're creating together in this class is to show off some of the work that we're doing, document the work that we're doing, keep a portfolio of the work that we're doing, and have a kind of a home base for all of the different electronic technologies, or web-based technologies, I should say, the web-based technologies that we're going to be using. So this is kind of our hub that's going to connect to everything else. And it's all going to be things related to the projects and the work that we do in the Kamensky Creators class. So because this is the test site, my test site, I'm going to go ahead and call it KC test site. Okay, now that explains what it is, what we're doing with it. Oh, I guess I should finish typing. There we go. That's exactly what it's set up for, is to be a test site so that I can show you the different features of Weebly. So we've got that title. Please try to make your title relevant. In other words, you might call it, JP's KC Kamensky Creator website, because that stands for my initials. Okay, so make sure that it makes sense and that it connects to the class. If you want a website that just has a bunch of pictures of Minecraft and Sonic and the things that you're interested in, I'm going to ask that you create a second website and do that on your personal time. But as far as for the class, let's keep it focused on the work. So here we have our KC test site. So the first thing I want to do is look at some of the elements that we can drop in. And I'm going to start by dropping in an image. I think it'll be cool to have an image of me. So first what I do is I grab this button here. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I grab this button right here that says image. I click on it, drag it over, drop it, and voila, we can add an image. So all I have to do is click in the center where it says upload image, and I have a couple different options. I can drag I can upload a photo from the computer, or I can use a photo that's already on the internet by putting in the URL. For right now, I'm going to upload a photo, so I'll click right down here. And then I click on my pictures, which is where it is, my picture is. Click on the picture, click open, and there it is. Now, when we look at this, you can see my picture takes up way too much space. You should really look for pictures that are more horizontal than they are vertical. In other words, they go left to right as opposed to up and down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this down because it's just too big and it takes up too much space. So now I have my picture right there in the middle, and everybody knows whose website it is. Now I could also put it over on the left, put it over on the right, or keep it in the center. There's other things you can do, like add a link to it. I don't even know what the light box is, to be honest, so I'm going to leave it off. And then there's advanced things where you can add borders and things like that. I'm going to keep mine simple. You can certainly play around with those features and go ahead and change them, but Don't make it a giant picture of you on the website. That's not going to show people the information. People come to websites for information first. So there's a fancy little picture of me, and now I'm going to want to put some sort of explanation about what this page is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use title. I want to put a title down here. And this will be the first article, I guess, that I have. Well, you know, let's do this. We're going to call it Our Purpose. That's a nice title. That's a nice little title. And now I'm going to add the text where I explain the title. And so I'm going to write, this is a website I have created to teach students how to build their own website. Okay? Now, you might do something different there, and you may put something about Kamensky Creators. You may say something, this is a website dedicated to tracking my work done in the Kamensky Creators, or something to that effect. I don't want to put words in your mouth, and I don't expect it to look uniform from one website to the next. Put your own flair in there, and put your own ideas into it, and that's going to be fine. All right? So that's how we add elements. There's all sorts of different elements. You can certainly play around with them. I recommend creating your own test site. You can have multiple sites. Create your own test site and play around with some of the features. Now, one thing I should point out. Right now, if you were to look at our website, you would see nothing because I have not yet published it. Okay? So any changes you make on your website must be published for other people to see. So I'm going to go ahead and publish the website now that I've made some changes to it. I'm going to go ahead and publish, and then we'll end the video and I'll show you some more features in the next video. So once you publish, I click publish, and you can see it's KC test page is still the name, and it's kctestpage.weebly.com. Again, if you use this the new register new domain or connect a domain you already own. If you use either of those, you have to upgrade to the professional version of Weebly, and you have to pay for it. So for the free version, you're going to use the .weebly.com address. So it's going to be your web page, whatever you want to call it, .weebly.com. And then I click continue. Now it's the first time you make your website, it's going to ask you to categorize your website. The category for our website would be education, and it is a class project. Then I can click, don't ask me that again, please. And then I click continue, and the website is published. Now, this right here, kctestpage.weebly.com, is the actual address of the page. It's the real address of the page. So if you want to share this with your friends, this is what you need to give them. So what I always do is after I publish the page, I usually click on the link, and now I'll be able to see exactly how it looks to anybody that looks at my website. This is how it will look for them. I can click on the About page, and you see there's nothing there. I can click on the Contact page. You can see there's nothing there. Back to Home, and you can see the work that we've created here. All right? So that is how you publish your website. The next video, we're going to talk about adding and removing pages. So we'll see you in a little bit.